Yes, I am. Yes, she is. Still when I'm a mess, I still put on a vest with an S on my chest. Oh yes, I'm a superwoman. What's up, Cherishing Club fam? Welcome back to my channel where we're all about love, positivity, being a girl boss, and everything in that vicinity. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an update on what happened last week's video. I did a poll on Instagram, and literally, you guys, y'all, it was a 100%. Yes, I'm gonna screenshot it and put it up. It was literally like a 100% yes. You guys said you wanted an update video to what happened. Excuse my nails, like all of them are just like effing up on this side. I don't know why. Last week's video, if you guys saw my Sunday story time, where I was basically talking about a subscriber that called my phone, and I was expressing how I felt about that. I was expressing what was wrong. I know that I said multiple times in the video that it wasn't to bash her, that it wasn't to say anything bad about the person who did the call, but I was very uncomfortable and it wasn't cool, and I felt like boundaries were surpassed, you know, all the other stuff. If you missed that video, then go to that video right now, watch that before continuing to watch this video, because basically what this video is going to be about, because I got a response from her mother an hour after posting the video, and I asked you guys if you guys want me to do an update. So I'm doing an update and telling you guys the story about what happened between me and her and how that went forward. If you're new to this channel, then go ahead and subscribe and turn your notification bell so you do not miss any future videos, Sunday story times, girl boss videos, all that good stuff. If you're not new to this channel, then thank you so much for being here. Welcome back. Thank you for loving me as much as I love you. And yeah, let's get into the video. So basically, you guys, I posted the video, literally had the video up for an hour, and then I checked my emails. It was on a Sunday. I checked my emails that Sunday. This was yesterday, because I'm recording the video the very next day. I'm with my boyfriend's family, and I get an email, and I'm gonna put the screenshots up just like I did last time. Probably gonna put it over here. I'm gonna read the email to you guys. The title was "Hurt Subscriber," and this is what it said. It says, "This is the subscriber's mother." I'm gonna address everything said in this email. This is the subscriber's mother. I don't appreciate what you did. She is a smart teenager who is not trying to stalk someone like you. You are very ungrateful. I told her never to talk or look at you. Did you gain popularity? What is the big deal? You put your life on YouTube. Will I be the next story time? You are something else. Forget we ever heard of you. Do you hope to win Miss America crown, or what you up to? She unsubscribed. She says she won't never talk to you again, and she don't appreciate it. So let me address this, because when I said the video, I said multiple times that it was not to bash the girl. I was not trying to say that she was a psycho or a stalker or crazy or stupid or anything like that, but I was saying that some boundaries are crossed. She did find my number. I did not give it to her. She did find it somehow. Me and my sister spent a couple hours yesterday trying to figure out how this girl got my number. But regardless, like, you went through some stuff to figure out how to call me. You know what I'm saying? So, and to me, that's an invasion of privacy. Like, I didn't give you my number, so why are you searching me up and looking for my number and calling me without my permission? You know what I'm saying? So that was the first. This is what upset me. When I thought about it, and when I was able to meditate on the situation, I talked to my mom about the situation, and I realized, you know, this girl is young. Even though I feel like at 17 you should know, because she's 17. I feel like at 17 you should know that that's not cool. But some people just don't have those type of social skills. So I thought about that. But her mother, a grown woman, was there when she did call me, and on top of that, she's acting as if it's okay, like it's not a big deal. Her exact words are, what is this? Where is it? What is the big deal? You put your life on YouTube. I put my life on YouTube, yes, to a certain extent, but I still have the right to my privacy. One of my friends on Instagram, I was telling her about the situation where I basically said that she was just acting as if it wasn't a big deal, because that's what she said. What's the big deal? And she was like, that's the problem. Like, you think that just because somebody's a celebrity or an influencer or whatever, that you own them. Like, they don't have the right to their own privacy. Like, I share what the freak I want to share, and if I don't share more than that, then that's what you don't need to know. And my mother did tell me, and I did take that into perspective, that now that I'm an influencer, I had to take those type of things into consideration. People are not going to respect my privacy, yada, yada, yada. But I still don't feel like I should accept that somebody would go to the length of calling me. And let's keep this keep this in perspective. As I said before, this is something that escalated. Like, first she was just commenting on my YouTube videos. Then she's blowing up my emails. Now all of a sudden she has my number and I didn't give it to her. Next thing I know, the heifer gonna show up at my front door. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where my mind is. So yes, I'm freaked the freak out. I've never met you. I don't know what you look like. I've never seen you. As far as I know, you're not even a 17-year-old. Like, I don't know these things. So if you're showing up in my phone all of a sudden, that's something that causes pause, and I feel like I'm allowed to feel that way. Let's address other things. She said, did you gain popularity? So like she said, I share my life on YouTube. This is something that I experienced that I felt some type of way about, and I felt like I should express it with my YouTube subscribers. I don't know this little girl. I'm just telling a story. I didn't go and bash her. I didn't give you guys her email address. I didn't say anything really negative about her. I stated the facts of what happened, and I expressed how I felt about what happened. I don't take back anything I said. I don't feel bad about anything I said because I didn't say anything bad. I didn't say anything wrong. I said the truth. That was my truth. It wasn't cool. I still feel like it wasn't cool. And you as a grown woman, this person's mother, should know that it's not okay. I wasn't trying to hurt this girl. For all I know, I was a good influence for her and she was just overly zealous. And I feel like that's probably what happened. She was overzealous and she overstepped bounds that she didn't understand. But what bothers me and what concerns me is that she did this. She overstepped these bounds and her mother saw this and didn't say anything about it. Like, she didn't say, you should ask her if you can call her. Maybe you should ask her for her number yourself instead of searching it up and figuring out how you can call her. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the type of things I feel like a grown woman who sees her daughter doing something like this, who saw, because she was there. Like, I remember on the phone, she was like, Mom, it's Cherishing Flow, blah, blah, blah. And the mom was talking and was like, yeah, I watch your videos from time to time or something like that. I heard her mom say something in the background. I don't remember what it was, but she said something. So I'm like, she was aware that this was going on. I'm like, what grown person is allowing her child? That's like literally somebody being like encouraging their child to like go stalk. Okay, let me not use the word stalk because she emailed me again to say she's not a stalker. Okay, she's not a stalker, whatever. But this type of behavior is not okay behavior. And if she does this to other people, first of all, that's dangerous. She could get herself hurt and in trouble. Just because you connect with somebody does not mean that you go searching for them because you have no idea what type of person they actually are as opposed to what they're putting online. That's first. So her own safety was endangered. If she is indeed just a 17-year-old little girl, then that's something that her mother should also be considering. What if I wasn't who I said I was? You don't know that. You don't know me from Adam. All you know is what I post on YouTube. For all you know, I'm a terrible person. That's not safe for you to do either. You could hurt yourself. What if you call me, I said I was cherishing flow and I'm not cherishing flow. I'm just trying to bait you into getting somewhere. Like, there's so many different things that you have to think about when it comes to this kind of stuff. So not only was it made me feel unsafe, but it was also an unsafe thing for her to do herself, especially as a minor. And her mother just let this happen, and I feel like that's irresponsible and wrong on her part. And for her to come at me like this, like, I wasn't upset about this at all, actually. I was just kind of like, you really think that it's okay for your daughter to just call me without me giving her my number? I don't even know her. I've never seen her. I don't know what she looks like. I've never met her before. None of that. But she can just call me? Like, what the... like, think that's okay? Like, but then she's like, she called me ungrateful. That threw me because I was like, I'm ungrateful. I said in the video also, I'm very appreciative of everybody who supports me, of everybody who loves me, of everybody who wants to support my journey, people who reach out to me, all the other stuff. I love it. It means the world to me when you guys say that my videos help you and stuff like that, because that's what the freak I'm here for. I'm here to bring positivity. I'm here to help you guys, you know, better yourself as I'm bettering myself. That's like the whole purpose of this channel. But that does not mean that I'm going to want you to call me. This girl did not follow me on any of my social media, so I literally don't even know what she looks like. She could literally be in my neighborhood. I could walk right past her and I don't even know. That's what frightens me. Somebody I've never met before, never spoken to before, don't know anything about. She just sends me emails and comments on my YouTube videos, and her thing don't have no pictures or nothing. And she has my number. These are things I have a right to be concerned about, and I don't feel like, she's like, I don't appreciate it. And I'm just like, I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate being called by somebody who I didn't give my number to. Like, I don't appreciate that. Like, that's an invasion of privacy. If I didn't give you my number, you don't have the right to call me. I'm sorry. I know there are crazed fans out there who like call Chris Brown in a heartbeat just because they think they found his number, but I'm not one of those people, and I don't think that's okay. Like, if Chris Brown didn't give you his number, he don't want you to call him, sis. Like, period. Like, I don't know you, so don't call me. It would have been different if she had said something like, oh, can I call you? I would love to talk to you. You're an inspiration to me and it would mean the world to me. I promise you, if that had happened, I might have given her my number to call me, or given her an alternate number to call me, like an app or something. You know, something like that, because I wouldn't have had I'm not gonna say I would have been great about it, but I wouldn't have had a whole issue. I may not have had an issue about it depending on how the conversation went down, but that's not what happened. What happened was somebody called me. I didn't give them my number. I don't know who they are. They know exactly who I am, and they found my number somehow. I still don't know exactly how. That's unsettling. And I don't feel bad for feeling unsettled. I feel bad that the girl was hurt. I'm sorry that she was hurt. I didn't mean that. I did respond, and I'm gonna show you guys my response because I sent a long response. She sent me another email that said something like, she didn't say she honors you, she only honors the Lord thy God, and all that other stuff, and I don't know what she's talking about. She did say she loved me. Everything that I said, she said in the last video, she said. So I don't know what she was talking about. I don't know what specifically I said that she was saying. I don't know if I said that she worshipped me. I don't think that I said that. I'm gonna look at the video again because I don't believe that came out of my mouth, but she was like, I'm gonna show that screenshot too. She honors the Lord thy God, all that stuff. So I'm flabbergasted, but then she was like, do you hope to win the Miss America crown? Like, what? Like, when she said it, I was just like, where are you coming? Like, did I say that I was all of that? Did I sound arrogant? Like, I'm trying to understand, like, where this type of context is even coming from. Like, trying to win the Miss America crown. Like, where does that even come from? I don't even know anything about the Miss. I didn't even know there was a crown involved. I'm not trying to be malicious. I was not angry with the girl, but I was freaked out, and I feel like I had a right to be. And you being mad at me for being freaked out that my privacy was invaded, like, I have feelings too. Just because somebody's an influencer does not mean that they don't have emotions, that they don't have feelings, and you don't have to respect those. And that's the problem. Like, a lot of these celebrities, like, I get why celebrities get mad. I don't think I would get mad, but I get why celebrities get mad when people are, like, taking pictures of their kids and trying to force themselves into their lives and get to know stuff that ain't their business, because they are a public figure. However, I also feel like there are boundaries, and I don't want to feel unsafe. And I'm a person, so I have the right to want to feel safe. You know what I'm saying? So this was my response to her after talking to my mother, because I wasn't going to respond to her. I was just going to let her be mad, because in all honesty, when I first saw the message, I was just like, okay, you're tripping. You're what kind of mother? But I take that back. There were other perspectives that my mother made me think about when it comes to how the mother maybe have handled this. I still think it's wrong. I still think it's not cool, but it did make me consider other things. Parents are always good for that. Speaking of my mother, calling me. Hello? So this is what I said after talking to my mother. I was like, hello. I wasn't intending to hurt your daughter. I was just telling you how I felt. I was just telling how I felt because, as you said, I share everything on my channel. I understand that your daughter likes me, and that's great. However, I never gave her my number. I don't know how she obtained it, and it did make me highly uncomfortable and scared for her to have just called me. There are boundaries that have to be taken into consideration that were not. I didn't say she said she honors me. I said she said she loves me and my channel, which she did. I stated what happened and expressed how it freaked me out, and that is because it did exactly that. I'm sorry if that hurt your daughter's feeling, but by calling my phone, my own privacy was not respected, and that is an issue. I didn't tell anybody who she was. I expressed that I was fine with her commenting and things, but as I said, boundaries have to be respected, and you shouldn't just call someone just because you see them online. It scared me, especially since I've never experienced it before. I didn't call her a stalker. I said it wasn't cool, and I stand by that statement. Anyways, be blessed. I'm sorry you guys were hurt by this, but I simply expressed myself, which is what I do on my platform. God bless you. Goodbye. So that's pretty much how I felt. Like, I said exactly what I was thinking and what I was feeling. I was honest. I tried to be respectful because I really wasn't trying to disrespect the little girl, but she's a child. Parts of me were like, oh, but a part of me were just like, okay, but you called me, my guy. Like, I don't even know you. And being an influencer, being somebody who is a public figure does not give you the right to take away my privacy. If I don't share it, then it shouldn't be, like, you shouldn't snatch that information. Like, that's like showing up to my house and be like, well, you're an influencer, why can't I know where you live? Like, like, that doesn't make any sense. And maybe, I don't know if I'm wrong, like, I don't feel bad because I do share everything on YouTube. I do just tell you guys stuff that's happening to me. I've told you guys about me being in abusive relationships. I told you guys about me getting cheated on by somebody who was gay. I'm sure that he was probably salty about that too. But if I'm not sharing their personal information, I can tell the story because it's my life, it's my experience, and I can share that. I'm allowed to do that because this is my platform. And like you said, I share my life on YouTube, but I share my life. I don't share my number, I don't share my address, I don't share, you know, where I hang out on a regular basis, because there is some level of privacy that I would like to obtain, as I'm sure other influencers, all you other YouTubers out there feel the same way. She never replied to that email. I don't know if she is. It doesn't really matter. I said what I had to say. I was honest. I was respectful, and that's pretty much all that I can do. I'm not gonna not tell my story just because you don't like how you look in it. If I'm not telling them who you are, tough titty. Like, you can pretend like it wasn't you. I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's pretty much all that I can offer. That's the story. That's pretty much what happened. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know if you guys have ever experienced anything like that. Whatever you guys take on it. Like, do you guys feel like I was being malicious? Like, I really didn't feel like I was. I feel like I respected her privacy. I feel like I was respectful of her, period, despite the fact that the respect was not given back. Like, you know, all the other stuff. I don't know if it came off as arrogant. I don't feel like it did, but if it did, you know, let me know. Y'all can tell me, like, your honest opinions in the comments. Y'all did last time. Y'all even, like, some of y'all was just like, okay, maybe she wasn't trying to be a crazy person, blah, 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 blah. And you're right. I don't feel like she was either. I don't feel like she was intentionally being creepy or scary, but that is, in fact, how I felt, even if that wasn't the intent. So, and I feel like I have a right to my feelings, regardless of whether or not those were your intentions or not. It's still how it made me feel. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's pretty much it for you guys' video. I'm running out of storage. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.